Hello there Ford fans, this is just a quick video to show how you would correctly fit your replacement seal kit on your Capri 2.8 Bilstein Struts. So you might be fully refurbishing them like I've been doing in a couple of sets. So you've already stripped it down, removed the old top cap from here, and in turn you've removed the seal lip and felt wiper, which will have looked something like this. If you're just replacing the seals on a built-up set, then the cap here will have been fitted like so. It's a press fit, and you just tap it off with a flat blade carefully on this back edge to remove that without bending it, and then you'll be able to remove the seal, which is just in the top here, little seal lip. And like I said, that's what they will look like. You'd have to actually try and hook the felt from inside this gully out, which if you depress the damper all the way down and then get a flat blade on as you release the damper, you can try and hook the seal and it will come up with the damper. Now when it comes to refitting, first of all you want to make sure that the insert is screwed back into the leg. That's important. We don't want to be trying to put the insert down through the seal lip on the new lip, otherwise that's going to push the lip inside, which will render it useless. So once your damper insert is back in place, we're going to take our new felt strip. You can see the end, there's a male and female arrowhead. We're going to wrap that around the damper. It's going to be quite tricky with one hand until the arrowheads meet, okay, and they will come together. And then what you'll do is, starting at the arrowheads, you will then slide that seal inside, okay, nice and easily all the way around, just pressing and make sure we don't ruck up the edge of the felt on top of the damper. You see that goes in nice and easily. Right, just in the back there. Okay, so that's in. Be too hard to do with one hand, but we can also press the damper down slightly and just apply a bit of pressure on the top of that seal carefully, just to push it all the way down, and just sort of hold your fingers there as the damper releases to stop the seal coming back up. This can go in dry. I mean, it's probably advisable to put a very small amount of 2050, multi-purpose oil, or a very small amount of the red grease that you should have been using to rebuild your dampers. It's a rubber compatible grease, so it doesn't damage any seals or internals inside the damper unit. Now once we've got our felt cap on, we can then replace our metal cap on top. So as you can see, our new replacement lip seal has an upturned lip. We place that down inside the cap, so when that's fitted, the lip is obviously facing upwards. Now we're going to take that and we're going to slide that over the end of the damper, over the insert, and you'll notice that it doesn't just fall on, it's a reasonably snug fit, and that's to make sure that the lip is actually contacting the shaft when it's all fully fitted. So a slight little press and that will pop on, and then we can slide that down all the way home and into place. And obviously, to fit this cap back fully, you'd stand the damper up and very carefully tap around the periphery, just going opposite corners and 4 points with something like a small toffee hammer. Ideally, if you can have some kind of drift on top or something to protect that cap, if it's nice and clean like that, then obviously go ahead and do that, and just go very slowly, bit at a time, so you don't distort the cap. You'll hear when it's gone down hard, because it will become a very metallic knocking sound. And then once that's on, we can just check the damp unit's working fine. It pops up and down, which it should. Obviously the seal is now going to be very good on the shaft, so you might actually notice you've got a bit more sort of damping force there. But yeah, that's it. And just to add, in fact, if you would like to get some of these replacement seals for a Bilstein set, these are for Capri 2.8 original struts. Yes, I'll leave a link in the description below and you can contact me to obtain some. Thank you very much. So, while rebuilding your struts, if you found that your top cap is totally knackered and you can't reuse it, I have actually got an alternative, get out of jail free top cap. So these will also be available. Again, you can contact me via the link below, but I'll just demonstrate this down on the end. And these are a superbly good snug press fit. Right, you can just see our seal down in there from our original damp seal kit. But yeah, that's an option if you're really stuck, because these caps are not available. Right, thank you.